Hi, I'm Jamie.
And I'm Cindy.
Together, we're the Biddy Buddies. Third weekend in a row of not delightful weather in Central Florida, but as you know, that doesn't keep us from getting up and going. We are in Winter Garden, Florida. Lots of things to do. Darling town.
Our first stop this morning on a cold day in Winter Garden is Pammy's Sammy's.
I think it's so adorable. And this chai is amazing. I've even consumed some of it and I didn't mess it up.
Yeah,
We
that's
already
what it
had
is.
breakfast in Pammy's
Sammy's.
Sammy's.
Oh my gosh. Very good place. And locally
Highly
owned
recommend.
and small business. We love that.
Do yourself a favor and go there.
Yeah.
It was delicious. It's adorable.
Yeah.
And they are
And good food.
delightful people.
Yeah. So anyway, that was stop one. We're going on to the farmer's market. Stop two.
Duh. This is something I have never seen at a farmer's market before. Meat. Lots of dogs.
Welcome to the food court. Farmer's market edition.
Very
this
provocative.
Seems to be the food court. There's Asian dumplings, empanadas, Cuban sandwiches, seafood wings, and more. And it's all here together. So I guess if you come every weekend and you know what you're getting and what you want to get, it's a good idea.
This is one of my favorite booths.
We just went through the Winter Garden Farmers Market, and
It's awesome.
very big, very big. Lots of croissants, lots of crafts, lots of different kinds of foods. They even have butchers, and they tend to go towards the healthy eating
Right,
options.
organic stuff. There's keto bakeries. A lot of booths that I think are unique to the Winter Garden
Yes.
Farmers Market. Things that I don't think I've seen anyplace else. Plus, they do have a good selection of the fruits and vegetables.
Right, yeah. So Winter Garden Farmers Market, definitely a nice place to come to.
Now we're going into the Railroad Museum in Winter Garden. It is free, and today's Saturday. It's open 11 to 3.
Yeah, so we're gonna check it out.
Wait, I did my thing wrong.
Oh, I know this one. Help, there's crazy ladies behind me.
Someone's taking my picture, and I'm not comfortable with it.
I was just getting mush, but that I was doing. I took how fast someone would.
Oh, yeah.
Where did they actually go that fast? That's crazy.
They actually did go that
Because
fast.
they knew it, you know.
Okay.
Correct, because
Press the button.
There's a button I have to press it. Wow.
he sent that message as a test.
All right, now we know what it is.
Do you have Prince Albert in a can.
Better let him out.
And I'll tell you why that makes no sense.
Why?
At a period of time where the Industrial Revolution is going on in the United States, but we're pre-Civil War, the Pony Express needs to be phased out. And the men do not want to ride the horses those long journeys anymore. The government decided we need a better way to do this.
Yeah.
Samuel Morse decided, hey, I can do that for you. I will be more than happy to send your miles of wire across the West so you can deliver your messages. He sent that message from Baltimore to DC as a test to prove to the government that my system can work. It did work. Also, he got the contract. The rest is history. So,
Yeah.
Absolutely. Interesting.
Did you already video this model train, ma'am?
Hey, that's a Monopoly game.
Yeah, they're named after real railroads. Monopoly.
so Monopoly Store is B&O, Pennsylvania, Erie,
Reading.
and Red.
Central Florida Railroad Museum. Cool place. They have a huge collection of dining car china, apparently the second biggest in the country, which is very neat. I just think the idea, it's very romantic to me,
Yeah.
the idea of
Traveling
sitting
by
in
plane.
sitting in a dining car and eating from china in a train. It's just neat.
The two gentlemen who are volunteers here are very nice, very informative, and they're more than willing to talk to you about. Obviously, this is their passion,
Yeah,
which
any
is pretty
question.
cool. Yeah, yeah.
So
they do a good job.
They
in
obviously
here.
know what they're talking about.
And it's a lot bigger than it looks on the outside too. I think, don't you?
I don't know. I guess I will.
It's either that or they've just grabbed a lot in here.
There's a lot.
There's a
of stuff
lot
in
to
here.
see. Yeah, very interesting.
Gosh, especially if you
For
are
free. Oh
and
my
if you're
goodness.
a railroad enthusiast.
Even model railroads, they
It's
have some of
very
those
cool.
too. Yeah, very interesting. Worth a stop, definitely. So this is the free art gallery. That gentleman is doing it. They don't charge him for the space, but he's got all these paintings that he did. He's actually very good. Very interesting guy. And then you go inside and look at the art. Pretty cool place. So the West Orange Trail is here in Winter Garden and actually is old railroad tracks. It goes all through town, all the way into, I can't remember what it's called, but it's on the other side of Winter Garden, on the west side of Oakland. And Jamie's going to meet me at the Heritage Museum. See you
There.
Okay. Because they don't rent e-bikes in this weather. And I was going to try to rent an e-bike. But there she goes, so I'm going to meet her at the Heritage Center.
Cindy has gone off down the road with the scooter. Gotta go faster on the rough spots. You know, part of what's fun about it is it's kind of scary.
Settle down. Settle down. Where's that leaf? I'll use the big leaf now.
So scared.
That's what I just said. The part of the fun of it is it's kind of scary.
It is extremely scary. It's like kind of scary. We are outside of the Historical Museum, or what is it?
Heritage.
The Heritage Museum.
Heritage Museum.
And we're getting ready to take part.
Tell you the heritage of Winter Garden before we go. It's citrus and fishing.
Citrus and fishing, apparently. Big stuff going on. Thank you.
Always excited to see a Native American First People display stuff in Florida because That is certainly a huge part of the history.
Outfit.
Yeah.
It's a sparkly orange outfit.
Ooh, class of 1980. Heck yeah, that's my era.
I got a video. There's a parade, and I always look for her on.
Oh my goodness. There we go. This is the choo-choo car out in front of the Heritage Museum.
Apparently we can't go on top.
Please watch your step.
I'm gonna watch my step.
Thank you. Oh, this was a caboose.
Oh,
Little red caboose.
Just
Chunk,
speaking
chunk,
of
chunk.
Ohio.
Oh, look.
what?
You climb up these stairs to sit and look out the caboose. I'm on it. Here's this.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay, let me get a video of this.
It doesn't say don't climb. I
No,
would like
it doesn't.
that to go on record.
Yeah. That was
That
a
is
great
so cool.
shot.
Oh, that's cool. Here, let me show them the view from up here.
Toot, toot. No, do the toot toot and the
Woo!
Oh, God, they should have the bell.
It's neat. Oh my God, how awesome would this be if you were just two people sitting in here?
Yeah.
It's neat.
This is very neat. And it's got an old wood iron stove.
Cindy did point out how graceful I was getting up here. It is not a delicate operation, may I just say.
Point it out. That's
All right.
all I'm saying.
Here you go, camera.
It's
It's
very
still
cool.
recording.
Okay. And this is the rest of it. And an old
these
cast iron
windows even open.
stove. Well, I imagine it would get pretty hot in here if it didn't.
So cool.
So yeah.
And this is where, when I was a kid, I would have said, "Could you get my dad? I'm afraid to get down."
She's afraid to get down. Okay.
But I'm not.
Jamie, I'm not gonna catch you. So.
There are things to hold on to. I'm not really genuinely
Okay.
afraid.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
No. There's lots of stuff to hold
Although
on
that would have been a great video.
Million views. What do you want? Jamie safety or a million view video? Historic Edgewater Hotel, built on what used to be the banks of Lake Apopka. I guess they filled in some stuff now. Anyway, we're going inside. It was Florida's first fully sprinklered hotel. This is the hotel where they had a sink in the lobby so people could clean their catch from the
Oh,
lake.
very interesting.
Let's see. Book your getaway today.
Oh, no, that's a ice cream bar. Okay. An ice cream bar, not a bar.
They might have a bar.
Arr.
Oh, it's attached to the Thai Blossom.
Wow.
It's neat in here.
It is. This is the little main street. Plant Street is the main drag through Winter Garden.
Despite us crossing a main street right
Yeah. So, nice little shops. There's places to eat. The bike trail goes right through the center of town in that median. There's Tony's Liquors. We're always concerned to make sure that
There's a
people
liquor store.
have the availability of
This way.
the availability.
Got to take a picture of that center thing there.
Yeah. the street. I'm on the West Orange Trail right now. We already came down one side and now we're gonna go down the other.
Right next door to the Garden Theater, Pilar's
Oh, yeah, okay.
Martini Bar. Gonna give it a whirl. So no table service on this time of day on a Saturday, understandably. You know, there's one person working. She doesn't need to come cater to us. A lot of martini choices
A lot
between...
of choices for everything,
Yeah,
just about.
it's true.
Yeah.
Between $10 and $15 for a martini. They do have some very fancy things.
And you can have flights.
Yeah, they have flights of gin, tequila, scotch. There were other things too, but they have really fancy flights. Their most expensive one is a $45 flight, and that has 4 different whiskeys on it.
Oh yeah,
So
that's why, yeah. But yeah, huge selection. But they're on par with their prices with the Teeny Martini Bar in St. Augustine, so.
we'll see.
Yeah, kind of my vibe, not kind of a daytime vibe, but we'll see.
And it is only 1 o'clock in the afternoon,
Yeah.
so we're busting out a martini a little early. Just stop judging me. I ate.
And we're walking, so.
We're walking. We're walking.
Follow me, follow the red flag. We're walking.
We're
Going this way.
walking.
And we're gonna look provocative while we do it. Can't do it. Sorry, Mike. But thanks for the suggestion.
We'll try harder.
Don't stop suggesting, though.
Let's see how Cindy handles delivering these beverages. Be careful. You're supposed to look provocative while you're delivering.
Okay. Which one? Oh, you had mango.
I'm
Okay.
the one with the jalapeno.
Jalapeno. That looks good.
They're beautiful.
They're very perte.
Oh, I've got seeds from my jalapeno in there. That is going to be hot.
You wanted a spicy.
That is going to be hot. And these are chilled martini glasses. That's neat.
So that's a point for that. Slanchava.
Slanchava.
It's got alcohol in it.
Slanchava.
It's alcoholic.
Here's a Pilar's s'mores.
Yeah, something s'mores.
It's Godiva white chocolate, Kahlua, Stolichnaya vanilla vodka, and a toasted marshmallow with chocolate syrup and graham crackers. That looks beautiful. Mine also looks beautiful. Super, super festive. It is Mr. and Mrs. C. Smirnoff peppermint twist, Godiva white chocolate, and a candy cane swirl. Hi! We're at Plant Street Market.
And it's kind of, she doesn't love me this much. It's just I give off some body warmth.
I'm cold.
If that's not provocative enough for you, Mike.
New thumbnail. You're welcome. Where Crooked Can Brewery is.
Yes, and then there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's lots of stuff. We'll show you
Yeah,
right
let's
now.
go. I'm cold.
Bye.
Oh, it smells good. Ready to walk in. I have never seen a place available to sit at this place.
They do have flights.
It is super cute. I mean, the fact that we found a parking spot was pretty astounding to me. If it were warmer out, none of these places to sit would be available. We're dressed a little differently. Came back day 2 to do the wrap to Winter Garden.
We're done.
Winter Garden. It's a great place.
Yeah.
It seems like it'd be a great town to live in. It is certainly a great town to visit.
quaint little downtown area. There are picturesque homes through the area. We did the farmers market yesterday, and a lot of small local restaurants in the downtown area that I really like a lot. They're not a lot of chains, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, if you stay in the close to downtown area, I don't think there are any chains in
No,
there.
I didn't
so
see any,
I
so.
love that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And the farmers market was pretty terrific.
Yeah.
The place we went to for breakfast was fantastic, Pammy's Sammy's. And all around, they have a huge long bike trail, which that didn't quite pan out for us. Got on it a
Weather.
little bit, but one of these days we're going to get onto it's called the West Orange Bike Trail, and
14 feet wide, very long distance. You can get on it and go a long way.
Yeah.
Eventually, I was saying off camera, it's supposed to go coast to coast, and it's not. It's built on old railroad tracks, so
Right.
it's already area that's preserved. They can just cover the railroad tracks that aren't used anymore and make it the trail.
So wrapping up, if you're going to walk the downtown area, the hurt feet thing, your feet were hurting you
My
pretty
foot
bad.
is still hurting
Yeah.
me pretty bad.
Um,
So parking was a challenge. I was glad we got here early.
And that's because
was
of
free
the farmer's
parking.
market. And a lot of people come in for that farmer's market, you can tell.
Yeah.
But you're going to do a little bit of walking. And,
Yeah.
yeah, if you're not taking, we actually you could have taken the scooter probably, but you can in the farmer's market.
No, and there were too many people walking
many,
around
yeah.
in town, so that wouldn't. I couldn't really.
So
have
the
walked
hurt
with
feet
the
factor
scooter.
will be pretty high, although they do have benches all through the downtown area, so you can take a seat every once in a while.
But weather like yesterday, you didn't really want to sit outside, and
Yeah.
weather like today, you don't really want to sit outside. So yeah, it's pretty high on the hurt foot scale because you have to do more than one thing. Although I will say, if you park in the parking garage where we did, that was Pammy Sammy's, that was the Railroad Museum, that was
The farmer's
the farmer's market. So that would have been
And the
okay
art
just in
gallery,
that
right-
one area.
right-
Oh,
right
and
in
the art
that
gallery
one area, yeah, a lot to do.
on that corner. Safety, peachy keen.
Yeah. It's a pretty secure neighborhood, as usual. Take your usual precautions. Cost, there's a lot of free things to do.
Yeah, so I'd say the cost scale is very low
Very
here.
low, yeah.
Especially like for me, having my own scooter, I could come do stuff in Winter Garden and ride the scooter on the trail, and
Right.
lots of free stuff to
Right.
do. So it's low cost to be
And you
here.
can rent bicycles, regular bicycles. They have those reclining
They have
bicycles.
tandem bikes.
Tandem bikes.
They
So
have pedal assist
yeah,
bikes.
If you want to do the bike trail and you don't really have a bike, don't let that stop you, because you can Google it. It's the Something Works, Cycle
Isn't
Works.
it Wheelworks?
Wheelworks, yeah. They have a couple places where you can rent bicycles. So there might be a little cost in that, but it wasn't, I remember seeing it online, it wasn't so exorbitant that I wasn't willing to pay it. So
Right.
the cost is, it's pretty cheap. I mean, it's pretty reasonable so that makes the worthiness with all the free stuff, it is well worth a day's visit to come to Winter
It
Garden.
is just the whole vibe of the downtown area. Even if you just walk that strip, there's a center island where there's fountains and swings and
Historic buildings, and they all have plaques on them. Very interesting. A lot of history too. So it's really high on history.
that might be why I like Winter Garden so much, because it acknowledges its history, which I think is awesome.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. We really appreciate it.
Like, subscribe.
Get up
Please.
off the couch. First you like, then you subscribe, then you
And
get
then
up
you
off
get
the
up.
couch,
Here's the order. Like, subscribe,
and then get up
get up,
and
get
do
out,
it
get going.
before it's too late.
Bye now.
See ya.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
A biento. A tout à l'heure. See you later.